Alright guys, it's your boy Ion, and today I'm gonna show you guys how I build my Ember. So, let's go straight into this shit. So to start out, you may not have all these mods. I'll do like a basic mod showing here in a little bit, but here's what I run. Got energy siphon for the continuous energy. Primed flow, you can switch that out with regular flow just to get that max energy output out there. Streamline for efficiency, intensify for power strength, fleeting expertise for more efficiency, transient fortitude for more strength, but that brings on the duration, so you kind of want to look at what you have and then kind of gauge from there, because you can do a duration build which is actually kind of more efficient. I'll show you that here in a second, but for right now this one's built for strength. And then have Vigor and Armored Agility only because I don't want to throw another form on her, because I might be getting Ember Prime soon, or I'm just waiting on her till I do get her. So that's why I have these in place of like Vitality or Steel Fiber, other mods like that, and then Stretch just for the range. And I'll show you what I do for a duration build. Pretty much same deal, but a few mods switched around. So put our prime flow on, or if we don't have prime flow, let's do regular flow, just so that will apply to more people. Let's see what else we got here. We need streamline for sure. Where's streamline at? Might have to switch some of these around, but this is what we're gonna do for now. Put energy siphon on. If you don't have energy siphon on, you can replace that with something else, but I like it just because even if you're running around, if you don't have energy pads or anything, then you still got that constant energy flow. Now let's see, continuity is one of the better ones for duration. And also, let me see what else we have here. Can't remember what I put on my original build. Intensify for sure. Let's put Stretch on there, of course. Alright, oh, here we go. Like I was just saying, didn't have room for redirection and vitality before. Now I do. And Steel Fiber. Both these builds are pretty basic. This one's like really basic, but you guys get the idea. Looks like I can't fit that on, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice health for armor. Let's see where that puts the health at 7. No, at 300. That's not too bad for base health. So there's that, and let's see what else. Let's put on, what can we fit on here? Still in equilibrium just cause. So I'll show you how this build works, and we'll find a nice little spot and show you how to use Ember, or to utilize her World on Fire. So let's find a spot. There's a place I like to go on, let's see, I think it's Saturn. Let's see if it's still the same. I haven't played it since the update. What are these, level 22s and 24s? Let's just do that. Oh, 24 and 26. Okay, we'll run this real fast. Yeah, skip all this, get right to it, and from the start, usually you're gonna want a Trinity or something, but if you have energy pads, that works too, and just wait until you have all your energy filled up, and then I'll show you how Strength Ember works, or basic Strength Ember works. Let's get that little extra bit of energy. There we go. Now we're at full. Go through these first few waves. Hopefully during this you'll be able to see the difference. This is the strength build, I believe, that I put on. I'm gonna show you the difference between this and the duration. With this you'll be getting more strength but a little bit less efficiency, because you see how that energy's ticking. It's ticking kind of fast. It's not that bad, but it could be a lot more efficient, and that's where the duration comes in. Also things like this, the accelerant and the ring of fire don't last very long because your duration is lower, which is kind of a downfall of this build, but the strength's so good, that's all you really need. And you can pretty much just go through the rest of the waves like this, just run around, having her energy just wreck shit. And it's really nice. Makes things a whole lot simpler if you're farming materials or whatever. It's really nice. Getting credits, energy obviously, you name it. It's really good. Get a Necros or Hydroid and then you're doing really good. Mod farming, there you go. Like I said, this is built for strength, so pretty much everything for a good while is gonna, how it's operating right now, it's actually gonna be one-shotted pretty much, or insta-killed. At least at this level. Later on, it can still do pretty well on level 30 or so, but when they get to 40s and 50s, they'll still die pretty easily, but they'll actually last through the fire a little bit longer than these guys are, but it still works pretty fine. This is just kind of a quick example to show you how well this works. And after this, I'll do that exterminate and show you guys how well the duration version of this works. Which I'm not sure which one I like, because it's kind of a preference thing. I used to run the duration and lately I've been running strength, but each of them, like, it's really like a flip of a coin. There's not too big of a difference, but the duration is nice for having that meter last longer. I'm not sure if it'll be a good comparison if I run the extermination after this, but you'll see or have at least a good idea how much the duration helps. Because that little tick, that number, that'll be different. Because right now it's about a second, maybe half a second between every little tick of the number. And that kind of hurts it. Hurts this build a little bit. Obviously it's not too much. I filled on max and I've gone through this whole thing. Whoops. I've gone through this whole thing not needing to refill on energy. I got a couple energy orbs, but not a whole lot. So as you can see, this will do you well. If you're running a good team, have a Trinity like I was saying earlier, then you'll do well. You just have to turn off that ultimate and then have them juice you back up with energy and you're good to go. Scoop, scooby dooby 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 bop, it's magic. Okay. Sorry about that, I have that stuck in my head. Alright. Now for the duration build. See how this baby works. See now here, I should have shown you the stats before. I'll show you the other one in a second. But now your accelerant will get almost 40 seconds, which is really good compared to this one where it's like 7, I believe, or 12. So that's almost like a little more than triple, I think. Let me check. Sorry for the scroll through the pages. Yeah, it's a little more than triple the amount of the previous build. So let's go back. Let's do, it was one of these. I think it was this one, exterminate. I know these are not too high leveled Grenier, but this is just kind of a example for you guys. It can take on level 30s and 40s, but this is just to kind of show you what she can be capable of. And also, you don't have to take the exact build, you can kind of just use this as a reference for what you want to do. So gonna give myself some energy pads real fast. And there we go. Now, see, it's a little bit of a difference, but if you see that tick down there, it's actually taking a little bit longer in between ticks of your energy, which makes this a lot more efficient, and it still works about the same. These guys are only a level or two under the previous ones, and it's killing them pretty well. And then, like I was saying before, your accelerant lasts a lot longer, almost 40 seconds, which is really good. Your ring of fire lasts 25, almost 30. So if you focus more on duration, then you'd be really well on your accelerant and your ring of fire. So if you want to be more defensive and use your ring of fire, or utilize your accelerant for longer, then this is definitely the build for you. Whoops. Whoops. Just gonna run through this real fast. That's all you gotta do to make Ember sort of overpowered or really efficient. They're just dropping like flies. See, half of them barely even have a chance before I run up to them. They do a little bit and then just pop that accelerant, and then they really have no chance. I knew that'd hurt me. I'm not too worried about it though. Pop a couple of these. It's almost at the end anyway. I could last on this. Oh, missed one. I'm actually run out of energy before I get up there, but we'll see how this goes. Just gonna have to speed run it. Or try to. See, even the ones above it's still getting, which is really cool. I have to actually kill these last two by myself or with melee, but as you can see, if I didn't run out of energy, I'm still good. Perfect. That's all it takes to make a good Ember. And watch out for those doors. Actually just waking up, so kind of messing around, but just wanted to throw this together for you guys. Not too bad on materials too, for not doing a defense or not going like 20 waves. Wait until rotation C for all that good stuff. If you don't know what that is, I'll discuss in the later video, but there you go. That's the Ember build. Hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching.